Everybody, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Ready to Die Fighting. I'm Chris.
I'm Nate.
And look at me. Well, here's better lighting for me. Put me in the light so I look good.
How rude of you.
I'm standing up. I'm walking around. And I had my hysterectomy. How long has it been? I'm probably on like day 10 or 11, something like that. Going on 2 weeks. So I'm going to say I'm in the second week. And so I'm going to update you on how it's been. The key I found is wearing this little cummerbund thingy. This little binder. See, like that. And so with this is like this elastic thing that just kind of holds everything together. There's still a lot of swelling. They said that there's going to be swelling until like for several weeks. A lot of swelling and bloating type of thing. But, you know, I had a pretty big mass that was removed. And so now there's a bunch of empty space in there. And so it seems like all my organs are just kind of flopping around all over the place, especially if I stand up or try to move. And it feels like they're just going to kind of spill out, which is not a good feeling. And this binder stops that. Like it just puts just enough pressure to keep my guts inside me. And Nate has been doing a good job of helping me put it on because it's
too tight on.
He does put it on a little bit tight sometimes. Sometimes you got to back it up a little bit. But having it nice and snug does feel better. The downside is when I have it really tight, it feels good to my stomach. But if I have it really tight, it makes my back hurt. If I take it off, my back feels better. But then my belly is going to explode. So I kind of have to find that balance. And so I usually wear it like all day long. And then at night when I'm laying in bed, like for a couple hours maybe, just watching TV or reading or whatever, I'll take it off and just kind of rest a little bit. But then
You look much smaller now.
I do look much smaller now. Don't I look great?
Yes.
I look amazing. Take a look at that. Don't look
how
pregnant
small.
anymore.
She used to have a baby girl inside of her.
I had a little baby in there.
And then it died.
Oh, I mean, we murdered it. We cut it and dragged it out. Now I don't know where it is. But
In the dumpster.
it's probably in a lab someplace. It wasn't a real baby. It was a uterus that was covered in massive fibroids.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm down to, before they had me taking a lot of painkillers, I was taking 3 different painkillers every like 4 to 6 hours or something like that. They had it like staggered. So it was like, I don't know. It was basically, I was taking a lot of medications. Now I'm down to taking just 1 every 12 hours or so. And I'm not even sure if I need that. I usually just take 1 before bed just to make sure that I'm not experiencing any pain. I can sleep pretty good. And then usually another one when I wake up because, you know, I'm going to be getting up and moving around for the first time during the day and just want to make sure it's, you know, nothing happened while sleeping, I guess. So that's typically been doing. But I will probably stop taking those soon because I just don't know that I even need them. I did seem to develop a little bit of a UTI, which they say is very, very common because of the catheter. They had a catheter in me for like 24 hours. And so they said that it's common. They didn't tell me beforehand. I had to kind of wait and experience it. And thankfully, I called immediately. So they got me on some antibiotics. And they said it's, you know, it could become really problematic, you know, especially in surgery and things like that. So I had to get on top of that. That was over the weekend. So I don't know if it's cured yet, but it does feel a bit better. So, but then they said that the antibiotics for the UTI can cause yeast infections. So it's just kind of a mess. But despite all that, I've been feeling pretty good. And Nate has been so helpful and so sweet most of the time. He's been doing like all the dishes. He brings me breakfast in bed. He's been taking care of the dogs. He's been doing a lot of cleaning and things, and
Someone's junking it out.
I am junking it up. That is true. And then I pretend like I can't lift anything or clean it. Like,
Now I know that you're just pretending. Like, no, pick it up. You know, you're pretending.
I'm not pretending. I'm really. They said I'm not supposed to lift anything or do anything.
Anything
strenuous.
that's 10 pounds or over that.
Yeah. So I haven't been doing much lifting. I did go driving for the first time the other day, and that was fine. I didn't go very far. Didn't go, do nothing crazy. But they said I could probably drive after like 1 to 2 weeks, see how I feel, and so I can comfortably wear a seatbelt without any issue. And I'm not so medicated, like I don't feel drowsy or, I'm barely taking the pain medications or anything. And then I don't have any problem like stepping on the gas and moving around. So I was like, I felt like I could drive, and I did, and it was fine. So we got to run a couple of errands today. We're going to do that again. Not too far or anything, but not going to go on any cross-country trips. But running a few errands, I feel comfortable doing that. What else have I been doing? I went to my jujitsu class. I did not do jujitsu. I just
Skipped it for
watched.
2 months.
I just watched, and I did some stretching, and that was nice. Oh, go get the back thing. So, like I said, my back has been hurting. What has really helped me out with that, though, is, and I found this at my gym. They had one of these there, and so I tried it out, and it was really helped with that. It's one of these foam rollers. Now, I can't fully use it, like I just do it on my upper back, because once I get to the lower back, it kind of like hyperextends my back too much and makes me, I don't like the way it feels on my belly, but I use it on the upper back. And you just lay on it and kind of roll back and forth, and your back kind of just stretches out and gets pressure, and it feels very nice. This was it was less than $20. Gaiam Essentials. So that was pretty nice. I was very concerned that I would have a lot of muscle atrophy, and I don't know, be really weak and stuff by the time this is done, because they said I'd be 6 to 8 weeks with, limited movement and whatnot. And I don't believe that's going to be the case. I feel pretty good, and I feel like I can move. I can actually do a squat. They said I can do stairs as well. I haven't done the stairs, but I can. I'm gonna see if I can.
Just go down and come back up.
That wasn't a good squat, but let me do a good one.
Your knees are kind of.
My knees are cracking a little bit.
Your
Well, my heels are coming up. Yeah, but I haven't been moving as much, so I want to make sure that I keep the mobility. So I've been trying to do some stretching and moving around and just doing stuff just to make sure nothing atrophies too bad, and I can keep all of my movements. So yeah, not planning on going back to work anytime soon. I went to the grocery store and I had to get in one of those little carts, because that was last week. I'm gonna say that was like last Wednesday maybe, and that would have been too much walking. I'm gonna go to the grocery store again today.
Let's use one of those for you.
We'll probably use the cart again. We probably will. I should say we. I will use the little...
It's kind of fun. I might do it too.
You don't get to use it. Only surgery.
I'll act like I'm hurt.
You don't get to act like you're hurt. It's, I probably will use it again, because walking too much is not fun. It's not
Walking too much is fun.
fun. No, it's not. It hurts. And I don't want to ruin my whole day.
Hurt people.
I forgot. Excuse me, sir. Have you guys ever looked at our
A gorgeous Lego table.
Lego table? We built this a couple years ago. It's grown and changed and stuff over the years, but it's pretty amazing. And I've thought we have a lot of adventures in there. There's a lot of drama that happens in Legoland. A lot of drama.
Yeah.
And so I have thought about making some videos of our adventures with Legoland. But it's not really on brand. But
That will be our next special video, maybe.
Maybe one day. So I think that's it for today. We've been playing Legos, watching TV, sitting around, reading books.
I take naps.
Nate takes a lot of naps. I don't know why. I take a lot of naps. I'm supposed to. I lost my earring. And that's about it. So, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Look at him. He thinks he's a teenager.